All right. In theory, I should be live. Let's do a quick test here, just to make sure it's showing up. If you're watching this in playback mode, feel free to skip forward like 15 seconds while I test this out, as I'm fairly new to live streaming. So, looks like we are live. Awesome. Let me mute myself here. Pull up the stream just in case somebody shows up. If not, no worries. So today we're picking up where we left off. Um, in this amazing ultimate survival world. Um, Playing on hardcore. Last episode, a little bit of light exploration at the beginning. We made it through to this super cool town. I won't do too big of an overview, but just since it was pretty recent. But we, yeah, explored this super cool village. Got a decent little pile of loot. Got our first diamond, which was awesome. And yeah, we are ready to move on. One thing that I don't think I ended up doing was just reviewing this one more time here. Um, so we got to head to the temple where the treasure once belonged. Stick to the sand and you won't go too far wrong. Pillars aplenty inside is what you'll see, but all you must do is turn left and count to 3. Underneath the column, you will find what you seek. And we'll go ahead and skip out on reading those coordinates for now. If we're just struggling so hard, we will lean on those slightly. Um, But yeah, so this world, just to kind of give a brief introduction, was made by Trixie Blocks. They can look at this sweet little oasis, super cool. You can download it at their Patreon. They have a few different tiers, and then you get different things depending on the tier. You can do like you can create a server and stuff with this world. Look at that. That is so cool. Also, I figured out how to zoom, which is great. Very helpful. Um, But you can download this world. We're gonna check out these ruins first on their Patreon. And yeah, it's only 5-10 bucks, something like that. So if you have the money to spare, I haven't played it that much, but it is super cool, unique experience in Minecraft. For someone like me, I really enjoy Minecraft, but I'm not the best builder in the world. So having some pre-built items that are amazing like this can really elevate the gaming experience. And you know, I do plan on building a sweet base in this, but we're going to go ahead and follow this quest line a little bit first. Um, so these are some ruins. Essentially, this used to be a town, kind of like where we were last episode. Um, Ooh, look, there's loot in here. Um, Kind of echoing the city that we did last time, right? You have this main street and all that good stuff. Um, Look at all these banners, cool. Um, and the pharaoh that lived in that super crazy castle, pyramid, desert structure, whatever you want to call it, unleashed a wither, which is kind of a representation of being a bad guy. A golden sword, amethyst, raw copper. Oh my gosh, look at all these goodies. All right, my inventory is going already. I really should wear a leather cap, but I want to wear the skeleton head instead. Um, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I think what I'm going to end up having to do is kind of creating a base. I don't really need amethyst. It's cool, but I can always go mining for it. Um, let's ring this bell. Can I not ring a bell? I can't. Aha, there we go. All right, let's go in here. It is getting to be pretty close to nighttime, actually. We're going to want to play it a little on the safe side because we have one piece of leather armor right now, which is not really going to cut it for hardcore Minecraft at night, to say the least. Um, I've got like another diary, super cool. So we'll read a couple of these. We're gonna just explore this area a little bit more. I'm trying not to stay up for an overnight adventure quite yet, but I do think I'll end up. I don't really need any of that stuff. Oh shoot, stuck in here. I do think I'll end up getting some iron armor and doing a little bit of playing Minecraft this episode. Um, as I think going in that temple with one piece of leather armor is a little, I don't want to say crazy, but it's a little bit maybe ill-advised is the appropriate way to put it. um, so yeah, look at that super cool build. Just want to take a quick peek at it. Um, and that's where we're gonna head right there. Look at those glowing eyes. Super cool spires up there. All right, we're actually gonna sleep in the ruins, kind of get our spooky vibe. Keep it going here. Before any monsters spawn in. I think I'll throw a couple of my items in this chest right here actually. Just kind of remember where this chest is. You know what I'll do is I will swoop up this chest. Please grab the chest. Okay, there's probably a better way to do this, but please forgive me. I'm just going to get myself the chest. And I'm just going to put it kind of near the base of this and just drop some stuff off, and then we'll go ahead and go into the super dope desert temple. And you know, we're following the quest. I know I just mentioned that I'm likely going to get some armor, but I'm insane. And wow, an iron sword has better attack than a gold sword. Interesting. But I kind of want to just take a little peek in and see what's going on. Okay, so I read this book already. Enchanted book, just clearing out some space. Don't really need a compass. This is a bit of an excessive amount of food. I'll keep this, I'll actually keep these items on me here, just in case I don't end up making it back to this chest for one reason or another. I do really like the diaries and stuff, so let's take a quick look at these. Asim, I hope you waited until you reached home to open this. I know you wouldn't accept it unless I made you wait. I just hope you can use this if your family ends up in danger. What you told me about the Pharaoh and his cruelty was horrific. If your family needs to flee or protect themselves, or perhaps if they need to bargain, this may help. I hate that you've all been suffering at the hands of the Pharaoh. Someday soon, I will come up with a better solution. I feel like I have some part to play in all of this. I promise things will be different one day. I'm going to speak with my father. I hope we can help to liberate the Sandstone Village from the Pharaoh's grasp before it's too late. Anyway, I'll see you back in the mines tomorrow. You'll still got to catch up to me, Slowpoke. I've got emeralds coming out of your ears. Yarima. Alright, so last episode we met this guy named Asim, and he basically is one of the people who helped in the establishment of that new city when this pharaoh destroyed the current city, and he did so with the help of Yarima, who is the princess of the jungle, actually. So let's go ahead and read this one real quick as well. Neith's diary. I'm not sure who Neith is. I'm scared, terrified. The pharaoh has gone mad. His cruelty knows no bounds. Asim was selected in the tribute selection, and the pharaoh has been suspicious ever since. Asim is one of the kindest, well-known members of our community. We're all growing tired of these annual sacrifices. Basically, yeah, pharaoh required one sacrifice to the gods to become more powerful, yada yada. There have been some whispers of a revolution. The Pharaoh's guards have been on high alert, and the Pharaoh is threatening drastic measures. We've been hearing strange, ominous noises from the temple, and we have no idea what's going to happen next. We can only hope that we will be saved before it's too late. So I'm not sure who Neith is. Maybe a friend of Asim. Yeah, all right. I'm going to drop off some of the items in this here bundle. Alright, so this chest will come back to. I think, where do we go here? I could make a little bit of gold armor, actually, just for a little bit extra security. So we'll go do that. We'll explore this temple a little bit, at least to the extent of getting this clue. And then perhaps we'll do just a little bit of mining. And build a small base. I think for the exploration phase of this, where we're kind of following the quest line, I'll probably make like little mini bases in either the cities or I just need to see if there's a crafting table around here. I just can't help myself, you know, I have to look in all these chests. Crafting table, crafting table. We'll likely build little bases so that I can just drop off items and then come back and fetch them once we're a little more established with a concrete home that will kind of persist through the series. Okay, maybe there's no crafting tables over here, unfortunately. Um, there's also not like any wood, so I can't just make one really quickly without going over to that oasis. But that is okay, I will go do that real quick. I think it's a good idea to have just a little bit more armor. And while gold armor is not the most amazing armor, it is better than nothing. And, you know, with this is running on 1.19.2, so it's got lush caves and big caves, and they built like, I think hundreds, honestly, hundreds of caves. Please forgive me. I'm going to go ahead and just do this here. And we're just going to slot that right in there. All right. There's plenty of opportunity for, let's get some boots maybe. Actually, +1 armor, yikes, that's just sad. A golden helmet, because this has another use of being useful in the nether when we go there eventually. So this bundle, I'm actually going to put in my ores and sort of valuables. All right, crafting table. I think I'll actually take you with me into this temple. And you know what? As depressing as this is, we're going to hit it. Just a reminder, we're in hardcore mode. I watched the lore series on, I think it's Steph Block's channel, but I did not watch the building series all the way through. I just watched kind of the intro to this world. So I'm not exceptionally familiar with the intricacies of the builds, which makes this actually a little more scary. But I'm going to risk it for the biscuit to see what we can find. I do have this shield, and we have this clue, which we will review one more time. Look at that huge. We're going to check out this kind of outer thing first. So you have this eye of like moon or sun or something. Okay, so I know there's booby traps and things in these builds. Golden apple, that's generous. More emeralds. Efficiency 5? What? What? Beautiful. Now I'm not certain of iron horse armor. That's convenient. Oh man, I already like lost my bearing. Okay, we came from this direction. So I'm gonna go across and down this other side. So this is the skull here. That's so cool. Let's see what's in the skull. So there's booby traps and things like that in these builds. It's not a safe place to be. Gold horse armor. As much as I want to take more of these books, I'm not gonna just take them to take them. Same with the iron horse armor. Realistically, actually, you know what, I will. I do want to have a nice stables at some point and with horses in each area so that I can, you know, take my horse from one area of this map to another, but then swap onto a different horse so that I'm not absolutely wearing out my horses. Okay, there's some more loot in there. I'm actually gonna go down, back this way. Beautiful build, amazingly done. Unbreaking 2, you can't pass up unbreaking. So this was a chest on the other side, but this side it's open. Super cool. Okay. I think I want to just take a quick gander at this again. Pillars, and you turn left, count to 3. So it's going to be through that main door. But let's just kind of go around the top. The top seems fairly safe. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I see a skeleton way over there. Okay, that's a skeleton spawner. Okay, there's spawners kind of dribbled throughout here. It looks like, which is going to artificially increase the amount of mobs. Or not artificially, but it's just going to increase the amount of mobs because we're in an evil Pharaoh's temple. So I'm going to head back to the front and just take that entrance. Okay, I shouldn't be taking any damage here if I can avoid it. Hello, rabbits. Alright, we're going to go through the mouth here. And you know, at any point I may end up deciding that this was not a great idea. We already got a little bit more iron, so I can make a piece of armor actually, which would be a decent idea. Let's make this. I know it might have been slightly better for me to make a pair of legs and use that leather tunic, but I never said I was good at Minecraft. I just said I played it. So look at this beautiful build. So those are those chompers. You got glowing lanterns, and then we have spawners. Okay, so I want to obviously get those chests, but I think the clue might be under that pillar. It's going to be under one of these pillars. The next clue. I'm not sure if I want to break the spawners or not. It seems kind of... I don't want to destroy. I want to destroy as little of this world as possible. So I think what I'm going to do is just go for the old light up the spawner method. And a little bit overkill on the lights. But just to be safe, doesn't look like there's that much spawning out of them right now, which is fine with me. What is this, a zombie spawner? And it might be because of the residual lighting from the fire or something. It's possible that they built this temple before the changes were made with spawning, where it requires 0 light to spawn now, or something like that. But it seems like over there's plenty happening. But I just want to take a little peek. Please don't be a booby trap. More horse armor. Hey. This is such a bad idea because I could get shot by a skeleton and die. Alright. So surprisingly safe for now. I'm just gonna, I have the worst memory ever, so turn left, count to 3 underneath the colony and find what you seek. Let's just go here. And I'm just gonna dig under here a little bit to see. I think it's very possible that this is not the appropriate column. Let's go over to this one. I'm not sure like how deep they might have buried whatever clue it is. It says count to 3. I wonder if that's like a timing thing. Or the 3rd pillar on the left maybe. Not great at puzzles. Not super great at puzzles. Alright. I mean, I can do a Rubik's Cube. That's not really a puzzle as much as it is a memorization challenge. Clue number 2, look at that. Alright, clue number 2. Golden apple, more horse. Okay, I'm ready for a stable. An absolute stable of horses. Alright. What I am going to do is I'm going to leave this one open for funsies. I'm just going to go back over here and patch this up. Because it deserves to be clean. Alright, so we got the second clue. I think what I'm going to do is fill up my inventory. And I assume there is something below this, kind of like in a traditional Minecraft world, where in a desert temple you mine down and you can get some pretty decent loot. But I don't know for sure. So we're gonna just mob through this area. Okay, we definitely have a decent little. This is probably not the best possible place to do this, but There we go. Okay, I feel a lot less freaked out now. Oops, 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 oops. Well, I mean, I can just have these guys not spawn. That is fine with me. I mean, oh my goodness gracious. Look at that loot. Look at that loot. For some reason, I don't think these spawners are active. Let me just look at my difficulties fixed, and I'm in hardcore. It must just be like the residual lighting or something on these. It's causing them not to work, but you know, I'll take what I can get. It made this slightly easier, which is fine. There's going to be plenty of challenges. Um, okay, that's 3 diamonds. That's enough for a diamond pick, which means I can get obsidian, which means we can go to the nether, which would be terribly, terribly cool. I probably shouldn't like run around on this because there could be pressure plates or something. I'm gonna go kind of in the main entrance. I just want to dig one of these. Okay. 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 That's freaky. That's freaky down there. I see a statue. Chests for days. How do I want to get down there? You know what I mean? Because if I die by TNT, that's just game over. Hardcore. Got to restart. I'm genuinely a little freaked out. Let me... Okay, so it looks like I could, in theory... Okay, that was not not what I wanted to happen there. I forgot there was lava. Um, just heard a spider. Okay, so I'm gonna build down like this. I apologize if I go a little slow here. I just don't want to do something immediately stupid, and then that's that. But let's get a decent little look. Okay, look at all that loot. Okay. If I fall, I have a water bucket. That being said, I'm not super good at the water bucket to catch yourself by putting a water bucket on the floor thing. Let's throw a couple torches on the process here. Alright, I'm just gonna make my way down the side. There's so much loot down there. I actually need to text somebody really quickly. Sorry about this, just one moment. Alright. Yeah, so the goal is to get down there. I'm like terrified of where there might be TNT and stuff. And just to reiterate, this is a build, a world that anybody can play. You just need to kind of pay a few dollars to the people who spent, goodness gracious, 2 years, a year and a half building it. So a small price to pay for something this well built. Just make my way down the side. I actually don't mind the kind of visual of me coming down the side like this. Trying not to mess with the builds too much, but it just looks kind of natural to have a kind of dug down into this sort of temple that's abandoned. Okay. You know what it's time for? Oh my gosh, I don't have any wood. Okay. Is there any wood down here? There's not. Alright, that's slightly unfortunate. We got to go back up real quick. And we'll be back to complete this quest in just a moment. Absolute noob Minecraft mistake of not bringing wood in. So my crafting table died and it's night outside. Okay. This is not great. This is not a great spot to be. I'm gonna do a real quick look in my chest. Okay, no wood. Oh my gosh, I'm such a noob sometimes. Let's go ahead and get a little piece of wood so that we can make another pickaxe. I'm just gonna send it here. This is a little risky play, but this is what we're doing. We're here now. Don't mind me, Mr. Creeper. I'm not trying to mess with you. Thankfully, there's this little oasis right here, which is in a convenient spot, although that is lightning and those are skeletons. Should be pretty quick for me to get over here. And back. It's starting to rain now. Man, that's slightly unfortunate. I honestly just didn't think I was going to be mining that much. Wow, that's the first monster I've killed. I've been very, very patient in this world. I'm so sorry to do this to a tree. You know, the classic Minecraft rule of leaving ghost trees. I will come back to fix this. I will light it up so that I don't forget. I will come back to fix that tree so that it's not just hanging there like that. But we're on our way back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. That was just, you know, mistakes happen. But this build looks even more amazing at night with the glowing eyes and stuff. It is super beautiful. And hopefully we cannot get killed trying to get that loot from the bottom. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to guarantee it, but I'll try my best. Let's actually take this. Alright. I'm not sure if it's... Oh, I hate these little guys. Alright, hit me with hunger. Love it. Good thing we got so much braid. Is this guy gonna follow me all the way? Let's see. I'll do a quick look back before we go down because I don't want to be like going down this walkway and then all of a sudden I get hit in the back. Okay, no, he's staying back there. I wonder if we can get up on the second level. Or I think we already did a little bit. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, I'm just getting back to my crafting table. Let's just twink that out. I have a feeling that that chest is going to trigger some TNT. And TNT is a sure way for me to... Where is the jungle wood? Oh my gosh. Where did I put the jungle wood? No. What? Please tell me I picked it up. Please tell me my inventory was not full and I picked up the jungle wood. Oh my god. Well, at least I know what this episode is going to be. You guys can just fight between yourselves, huh? It's going to be me running back and forth. Oh my gosh. Come here, shoot. Oh, was that a bow? That was a bow. It's just going to be me running back and forth getting jungle wood. Oh, I miss having an elytra, and I miss having common sense. Alright, maybe I just put it in this chest. Is it nighttime? It's still nighttime? It is so bright. Oh, I did put it in the chest. Okay, that's good at least. Oh my, okay. Be quick. Well, I got a bow, which is actually quite nice. Run. I didn't think I'd be running into the tunnel for safety. Okay. Man, just the size, the pure size of this build is so cool. Head back in. And then we'll swing a left here. And I should have my jungle wood. I should have all my required loot. Okay, I've got a lot of A lot of stuff in my inventory. It's going to be probably the biggest challenge of this in the immediate is not filling up my inventory with useless stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I... Oh my god. Okay, so long story short, one of the things I threw landed down at the bottom there, and I just blew up all that loot. That is so unfortunate. Um, that is so so funny. That's really bad luck. I'm gonna create a diamond one here. Um, in all fairness, that probably saved my life. I want to say that saved my life, um, because I probably would have messed this up one way or another. And is that iron? Is that what iron looks like with complementary shaders on? Let me look. I think it is. Um, yeah, it is. Okay, I don't need all of this. Yikes, dude. That was honestly probably lucky that that happened. I think I would have ended up dying to that explosion if I hadn't triggered it on accident. Um, because I knew there was TNT down here. I haven't explored that many of the temples. The regular temples are really simple to explore, and I don't know how they did it here. But I'm glad I survived that, at least. I'm still gonna just head down this way just to check this out. Maybe some of the loot survived. I want to say some of the loot could survive that. But that was pretty tragic, honestly. Okay, we gotta go this way a little bit. Making our own little path down. Um, I just was so close to dying there. I can't even. That was so close to death. Probably shouldn't be down here, but you know what? Let's do some exploration. It's the least I can do for causing that. Okay, so I have space in my inventory for raw iron. Oh, this is a horrible idea. Is that emerald though? I mean, how often do you see emerald ore, you know what I'm saying? Very cool. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of a couple of things in my inventory real quick. I'm listening, don't worry, I'm listening. I can't believe that just happened. That was so close to death. Alright. Let's go ahead and just grab a little iron since we're here. Since we're here, we might as well grab some iron, and then we're just gonna go ahead and get out. I saw that emerald. We'll go ahead and swoop that up. Gosh dang it, I cannot believe that just happened. That was wild. And let's make space for this. We'll take the lapis, and we'll take the coal. Lapis will be nice for enchanting. Coal will be nice for everything else. So we're playing regular Minecraft here for a sec. Look at all this emerald though. This guy had a very vast mine below his, very fruitful mine below his Pharaoh's temple, which makes sense that he was so rich. Alright. So just gathering a little bit of resources because we do need to survive this Minecraft adventure. and this will help us. Even though we just dodged probably a serious bullet, I'm kind of sad I didn't get to at least see what that loot was. I don't think we really need redstone at this point. Let's go ahead and get up out of here before something tragic happens. Like I get lost. Alright. I think that's probably fine for now. Gold, we were going to pass on that for now because I think there's a lot of gold available in the world through other means, and inventory space is pretty valuable at this point. Alright, gonna go this way, swoop up a piece of iron I saw, and let's get the heck out of here. I apologize for blowing up the loot, and I agree it would have been awesome to see. Unfortunately, that will happen. That will happen if you're not careful. It's a good lesson in being extra careful in this world. Let's go back this way. Get that piece of iron. And let's get out of here. Very, very unfortunate. But we still got the next clue. At least we didn't blow up the next clue as well. Let's get out of here and pick up these on the way. Actually, we probably don't have inventory space for them. Alright, next up is build a small house. Because we need a little bit of space. Look at all that iron right there. The Minecrafter in me is wanting to bridge over and get that iron. I have to. Let's risk it for some iron. Risk the biscuit for some iron here. Alright, keep going this way, and let's just swoop up this iron real quick. I want to have enough to make a couple pickaxes of, you know, have enough to make shields in the future. Make the rest of my tools iron. All that good stuff. Alright. Let's get out of Dodge. That's one way to explore a desert temple, is to blow the entire thing up. I will probably go into a... You know, I won't do it right now, but if I end up surviving very long in this, I'll likely go into another world and explore that again without blowing it all up. Let's just take care of some of these guys. Alright. Let's just take a quick look-see at this second clue. You found clue number 2. You're one step closer to finding the lost treasure of the evil pharaoh. If you'd like to skip the lore, head to the last page. So years ago, the Grand Desert Temple was built for the evil pharaoh to contain his vast collection of treasures. I'm going to hit pause on that actually because I don't want to die reading a book. So let's get out here. Looks like it's either sunrise or sunset. I want to say sunrise. Got a decent little pile of iron. But what we're going to do, don't worry, I saw that creeper, is just go up a little bit. So you can read this with a nice view of that super dupe castle. If we get shot by a skeleton, then that sucks. Alright. So the pharaoh's greed too much. So he got so greedy that he summoned a demon from the nether, known as the Wither, which laid waste to the sandstone village and eventually turned on the pharaoh. His treasure was left behind untouched for many years until eventually it got caught the interest of thieves and pillagers. To protect the USW from such treachery, the wizard and the protector moved the treasure, hiding at the end of a tricky treasure hunt. Testing the wits and bravery of any seeker, it is said that only a worthy adventurer can find all the clues and seek out the fabled treasure. So look for a creature, grand in stature, set behind a labyrinth where souls are captured. Deep in the jungle, far away from home, search for the jaguars made of stone. Once you reach the one on the left, beneath its right paw, you'll find the next chest. Underneath you will find what you seek, but if you need another hint, here's the coordinate. We'll go ahead and skip reading the coordinate. Awesome. So I think we're heading out to the jungle, and we have a lot of stuff in our inventory. I'm going to toss a little bit of it out right here onto the ground. And we're going to book it this way. Try to do a quick sleep. And then I think we'll build a small hut near that oasis to drop off some loot and have a space to come back to. And then we'll be on to the next one. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, get rid of those pesky creatures attacking us everywhere. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, I think if we keep going that way, we'll reach the jungle. Let's do a quick peek around, and alright, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of goodies. Let's take our bed back. Alright, I'm gonna leave the enchanted books in here. Efficiency 5, dude, that's so crazy. That is awesome. And okay, that should do for now. I'm actually going to swoop back this way because I want this cobble. Let's see, 64 cobble, perfect. And let's just go over here. I think I want to build a small space kind of near the edge of this temple just to store my stuff. We could extend onto the town. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and build a small base near this town just to drop off some loot that we can come back to. Like I mentioned in the first episode, I want to store, long term, I want to have a museum of sorts with all of the lore related items, but it's a little premature for that. But I think this little oasis that provided us with the wood we needed and the safety we needed, we can build a little hut around here. Might as well reuse that area that I slightly destroyed. Are those turtle eggs? Those are turtle eggs. Let's piggyback off of this and build a little sandstone hut here. I'll go this way. It's not going to be fancy, it's not going to be big, but it is going to be home. You know what I mean? Alright. I think what we'll do is we'll make it a couple layers. Alrighty. And then we'll go down. Actually, you know what? We'll square it out. I'm gonna use just my fist to break this because I don't want to switch to my axe. I also threw my axe out. Alright. This will do. That way we can at least place some items down for good measure. So we can have a bed here. I can just make a quick furnace. And let's cook up some iron in the meantime. And then I'm actually going to make another furnace to cook up some glass. Bit irresponsible, but actually I'll split this. Let's cook up some glass for this little baby build. One, two, three. And you know, I apologize ahead of anything else for my building skills. I may have mentioned it before. I'm not the most amazing builder, but I will try. All right. Well, that stuff smelts up. I'm gonna run back here, and I'm actually going to make one quick chest to dump some of this stuff so that I can grab the rest of our remaining items. We'll do this. Just clear out a bunch of space. And just go grab the rest of our items out of this random chest that we dropped over here. Awesome. Well, I'd say that was a semi-successful pyramid adventure. We did successfully blow up the entire bottom, but we survived it. And we kind of got the most important piece, which is the second clue so that we can continue on the journey. Bit disappointed I wasn't able to gather the loot from the bottom, but you know, that's Minecraft. It's not always going to go according to plan quite. And let's take this ugly structure down. Should be quick. Bing, boom, bang, boom. There we go, beautiful. And let's empty this guy out. I think what I can do is just break it. I know. Pickaxe on this. It's horrible, but that's okay. Alright, we don't need you. A single golden carrot. As much as I like golden carrots, I don't know that we... Just looking at what these are. I'm breaking 2 book. Alright, I'm gonna drop the bell for now. Okay. I'll just make another chest. And we're running back to the house. So just gonna drop this stuff off. Wrap up this house real quickly. And then continue on the quest line. I think we have decent enough gear. Arguably could have made a diamond sword instead of a diamond pickaxe, but you know, I want to make sure that I can hit the nether kind of organically without even having to mine much. And I think we'll find a nice treasure trove of diamonds eventually. Alright, let's get in here. Alright, perfect. So we read that. So I'm not sure. Nice. Okay. I honestly just don't feel like running back for that other chest. I know that's a little bit lazy, but... Alright, enchanted. Loyalty 3, respiration. We'll keep the second clue with us. I'm just going to put the rest of this stuff in here. Let's actually keep this actually, I don't really need the compass either. Clue number 2, let me read this letter really quickly. I hope this message reaches you well. I sent my most trusted messenger to deliver this letter and fresh shipment of supplies. I want to see to it personally that you have the materials necessary to rebuild after the destruction at Sandstone. Yarima has assured me that you will put these materials to good use. I have heard you are the best stones mason on the island. If any further materials are required, please provide us in with a list. As you know, he's a frequent and beloved visitor of ours, the Jungle King. So this is from the Jungle King to one of the villagers in that previous town that we visited. So let me go ahead and 3. Alright, just gonna sure ourselves up in here, building into this tree a little bit for funsies. And voila. Let's grab this iron out, let's grab this glass out. Make some panes. And I want to just kind of make a nice little horrible actually, not nice at all, but a horrible little structure. Since I have extra doors, I think what I'll do is make a little door here. Where'd I put those doors at? Here. Make a little door in the back that I can then use to go out this way. Can I make a... actually make slabs instead. Just looking to make a little pathway to the water, as I think it's a pretty natural if you live this close to the water that you would be interested in visiting it. This is likely not a great time to to do this, but I just want to... there we go. So you got a nice little, if you want to go for a swim, there you are. No roof on the house yet. A little jungle wood around the ends. I know it's not pretty, but it's gonna do the trick. It is gonna do the trick. All right. For now, this is gonna do it. I'm actually gonna have to call it there for today. I appreciate you taking it in, and we made some decent progress. We unfortunately ran into a little unforeseen TNT explosion, but you know, at the end of the day, we survived. We got the clue.